Okay, I said, have we been able
Yes,
to
sir.
practice since when we've started this? Have we been able to practice? You're welcome. My big sister is online. You're welcome, Sister Christiana Olumiwa, my
thank,
husband. Thank you so much.
thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
Good
sir.
evening,
Good
everyone.
evening. Thank you so much for connecting.
You're welcome.
So, have we been able to practice before now? Have we been able to go through the videos I've sent? Okay. So, I think we have to get at it now. I don't think we have to wait any any time more again. Our time is fast spent. Okay, so I want to believe that every one of us here, we are we are not new to Excel, or we are new to Excel. So the essence of organizing this training is so that we can actually impact knowledge, and then make people to upgrade their skills for the global market. And data analysis is one of the skills that sell very fast. There is no field that you want to join that you are not going to require data analysis. So it's something that is very, very crucial. And I really want to appreciate, I really want to appreciate every one of us for being here. And I tell you that it's going to worth it. It's going to worth it. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now. So let's just do well to follow through. Okay. Please confirm if you can hear me. Can you see my screen?
We can hear you.
Can you see my
I can
screen?
hear you.
Can you see my screen? I'm sharing my screen now.
That's it. Okay, yes,
Okay, thank
yes.
you.
Please confirm if you can hear me and see my screen. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So very quickly, like I said, this is a training that was inspired to impact, and there is something about knowledge, that knowledge is progressive, and every day we keep learning. So, to the glory of God, I also bagged a certificate in Excel as well. You can see this is my name, Ayondarin Lola David. I also bagged a certificate from Cambridge International Qualifications. So the very first day we started this training, I took the course, and I got certified. So I'm a certified data analyst with knowledge in Excel and other analytic tools like SPSS. I do SPSS analysis for research work, and also Power BI. So thank you so much. So this is my certificate. I'm just saying it to inspire us that we keep learning, don't stop learning, and foundational knowledge is very key. So this is the sample I sent to us today. How many of us have been able to download the sample? Please, let's engage the chat box, and you can also unmute. You can also unmute. How many of us have been able
I've
to
downloaded the.
All right. Thank you so much, sir.
I've downloaded.
Yeah,
I'm
that
still
is
working on
so.
it.
All right. So I'm just going to run through. I'm just going to run through all that we have done so far, just like a recap. This live session is going to end by 7 o'clock, so it's just 1 hour, and I want us to maximize this to the fullest. So let's do well to invite others to. You can post the link on our group. Okay, so let's get at it. Can we still see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this is the data set I sent. This is the data set I sent to us this morning, and this data set is the one I've worked on, which is the sales, superstore sales. And this is another data set I worked on today called center dashboard. So if we don't mind, I can actually share us this document so that we can practice with it. Then for the day one, this was the data set that I used to explain for our day one. So this was the data set. So I'm just going to do a quick recap on all. Please, those that are with their system, they can do well to open this data set that I sent on the day one. So I said we have some functions in Excel. We have the sum function, we have the sum function, we have the average, which is also known as our mean. There are so many functions in Excel. Then we have the maximum function, and we also have the minimum function. So for sum function, for any function that you want to apply in Excel, just introduce your equal to sign. Then you open your bracket. I think someone is trying to join.
Well,
Sorry, join. I think someone is trying to join. Okay, so are we together? You're welcome. Okay, let's continue. So you introduce your equal to sign, then open bracket, then you select the row. You select the row. You can select it like this, click on it, and then you drag it down. Or you use your shift arrow and then the down arrow. Then you click on OK. Sorry, let's take that again. So we want to do a sum. Then you open your bracket, then you click on the cell number. Please confirm if you can still hear me and see my screen. Then once you have finished highlighting it, then you click on OK. Can we see that? So that's how to do that. And this is the sum for total. And then the sum for quantity, the same thing applies. Just introduce your equal to sign, then you type in the function. Am I too fast?
No.
yes, sir.
Okay. Then you introduce the sum function, and then you open your bracket, and then you select the row that you want. So you can select it like this. Once you have it, now we have rows and column in Excel. This is our column E, and then these are our rows. So this value is between column E2 to column E8. Do we get it? So that's what we have selected here. Then you click on enter. So this is the sum of this quantity. Then for the average, the same thing applies. So that's just a quick recap. And then we have different function on the Excel. This is our home tab where we have our ribbon. These are ribbon. Then insert, this is where we insert our pivot table, our chart, and then other things that we want to perform. Then these are page layout. So this is just an overview of how they excel. And someone asked a question that can they perform what's it called, the analysis on their phone? I said no, because phone is limited. Phone is limited. You can just open it, and then later on when you have a system you can work with it. So let's get at it because of our time. Our time is fast spent. So now I said that if you want to work on a sample, is better that you duplicate the file. So this is our file, and then this is the duplicate sheet that I've created. So how do we duplicate? Just right click and then click on create a copy, or you click on this, duplicate, depending on your system. So I've duplicated it here, and the reason why we duplicate is so that we can have the original file, so that what is inside this main file will not be lost. Please, are we still following?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much for the response. So that's the reason why we duplicate, so that we can have the original file. So this is the original file. So this is the duplicate I'm working with. I just copied and I pasted. And you know we talked about some shortcuts too in Excel. Control C for copy, Control V for paste, then Control X to cut. So that's that about that. So that's just a quick recap. So this is my duplicate. I'm just going to run through it. So to convert this to table, and the reason why we are converting to table is so that we can automate our dashboard. So when you are adding any other value underneath, it automatically updates on the dashboard. So I'm going to be fast. Now, in a case whereby we have a longer data set, because this is like an introduction, so I don't want to bore us with a bulky data set. So I have a data set here that is bulky. So something like this, and also something like this. So all these are bulky data sets. So if there is a function you can perform so that this heading, the row headers, will not be moving as, see now, we don't know what these row headers are again. So how you are going to do that, let me format the row headers, go to my home tab, and then I just format that. So that's the row header. So I can increase the font. Now, if I don't want this row header to be running, so I just come to my data view. Okay, I come to my home tab, and then I click on freeze pane. Then I want to freeze top row. Now see what happened. Can we see now? So these headers, these row headers, is not going up like it was before. So let me unfreeze it. You are going to see unfreeze. Can you see? So it has hidden the row headers. So that's if you are working with a bulky data set. I just needed to show us that. So don't worry, this video is recorded. You are going to get the video after now. So if you freeze it, you can see it remains. So let's go back to the data set that we are working with. So to convert this to table now, just click on, just highlight everything here, highlight everything, and then Control T. Now Control T is a shortcut that you use to convert your data set to table. Now you check in my table headers and filters the table, then you click on OK. So now can we see this has been converted to table? Please, how many of us can see what I'm doing, and you can also perform it from your end as well? Can we see what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can convert it to table. So once you've done that, we can now move to our step-by-step how to analyze. So this is the step-by-step guide that we are going to work with. So we have pasted all this, we have converted to table. So select all the data and press Ctrl T. So this is what we have done. So going to the sales data now, we want to create a dashboard sheet, and that's what I've created here already from the file that I gave to us. Okay, sorry. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I want to create a new sheet. So I just click on this plus sign to create a new sheet, and then I tag this dashboard. I mean dashboard. So now, and then okay, let me name this pivot table because our pivot table should come first before our dashboard. Pivot table, then I'll add another sheet. I call this dashboard. Now I'm going to do something very fast because of time. So for this dashboard, we don't want all this grid line to show because it's just like a report sheet. So we want it to be very plain. So to remove all these lines, the rows and the column, they call it grid lines. So you come to your view tab, in your Excel, and then you uncheck this grid line. Can we see all the grid lines have gone? So this is where we build our dashboard. All the pivot table, the KPIs. KPI is your key point indicators, and then your slicers. So do we get this process to uncheck the
Yes,
grid lines?
sir.
All right.
No, sir. Can you come again?
Okay. Now, do you know how to create a sheet? How to create sheet on your Excel file? So you can create and then rename. So this is the pivot table sheet I've created. Then this is the dashboard because we are creating a dashboard from our pivot table. It's very easy to do like that. So if you want to, you can see that for this one now we have our grid lines, but for the dashboard we do not have the grid lines. So how to do that? This is your home tab in your Excel worksheet. Then you go to your view tab, then you uncheck this grid line. Can we see? I'm checking it. So you uncheck it, just click on it. That's uncheck. Do we get that now? So you have a plain,
Sir.
yes, we have a plain, yes, ma'am, we have a plain worksheet. So let's continue. So we want to, so we have created the new sheet, we have renamed it dashboard. So we want to add KPIs. KPIs is our key point indicators. So we want to add KPIs, and then we have KPI and then value. So we are going to type this in our dashboard now. KPIs, KPI, and then values. So you can do some self formatting, just highlight it and then Control B to bold. Then you can do the same for this, highlight it and then Control B to bold. So that's that for that. And you can increase the font if you want. You can increase the font as well as that of the value. You can increase the font as well. Okay, so we are following it step by step now. So we have typed this, then add formula automated, paste 3 total revenue. So we want to do for total revenue now. So, and I've taught us how to analyze. So the total revenue will be for the total sales. So you come to your dashboard, then you type total revenue. Please follow me. Then under the value now, you click your equal to. Are we together? You click, before you perform any cell function, you have to put the equal to sign. That's you are telling it to perform a function. Then you click on sum. So this is a KPI. The KPI is just values that they can easily see. So sum, then you open your bracket, and then you come to the data set where you have your data set. Can we see? Then you highlight everything. You click on it and you highlight everything. Shift and then arrow down button. You highlight everything and then you click on enter. So immediately you click on enter, you see the value, the total revenue value as displayed. Do we get that? Then you can do some cell formatting. You can bold it and then you can increase the font size as well. So let's bold this as well. Bold and then increase the font size. Please, are we following?
Yes.
Am I too fast?
No, sir.
Okay, so the next step for our KPIs, our key point indicator, is total quantity. So we want to calculate the total quantity. So you come to your dashboard, you type total quantity, total quantity. Then under the value, you want to perform the function now. So equal to, then you type sum, then you open the bracket, then you go to your data set, then this quantity. So we want to get the total quantity of sales that was made. So you click on it and then you highlight it, everything on the row. Do we get that? Then once you've highlighted it, you click enter. Can we see? It has automatically updated. So you can do your text formatting. Because of time, I'm not going to do that again for us. So the next step is to do total quantity. Okay, total quantity, we have done that. Then transaction, number of transaction. So you are going to do a count of the invoice. This is also another function. So you come to your dashboard, then we want to do for transaction. So you come to your dashboard, transactions, so the total number of transactions that we have. So you click on equal to, then you count this one. You see is bringing options, different options of functions. So you click on this and then you press enter. You can see it has automatically updated the bracket. So you come to your data set and then you click on this invoice. That's want to know how many counts of sales that we had. So you click on the invoice and then you press your shift key and then your arrow button, down arrow button, to select everything here. Then you click enter. Can we see? So we have 7 transactions in total. And if you check the data set, you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a count that we have done. So let's go back to our setup. Then the next step is to calculate average sales. And average sales is calculated with the formula as well. So let's go back to our dashboard. Average sales. Average sales. So average sales. So we have equal to average. Then you open your bracket. Then you come to your data set. Then you highlight this because this from the sales. Highlight it and then select everything with your shift button and then the arrow down button. Then click on enter. Can we see? So this is the average, but we can reduce this. We can reduce this decimal point by coming here, your home tab. This is your home tab. Then come to this side, and then you reduce the 0, the number of decimal places. So that's that for that. Can we see that is looking like what we sent? Is that not? So it's looking like this. Can we see it already? So this is what we want to achieve. So let's continue. So the next thing now is to create slicers. These are the slicers that we want to create. We want to create slicer for city, payment, and product line. Please, are we following?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so we want to create slicer for city, product line, and payments. City, payment, and product line. So that's the slicer that we want to create. So we come, okay, let's check our step to know if we are still in line. Okay, so after we have done that, then we create pivot table. Go to insert, then click on pivot table, select sales data, then place in the dashboard. Then we build our pivot table. So let's build our pivot table first. So for us to build our pivot table, you go to insert. So you go to your data set, go to the data set, then click on insert. This is home, then this is insert. So you click on insert and you see pivot table. You click on pivot table. Then if you have not created a sheet before for your pivot table, you can do that with this. But because I've already created a sheet for my pivot table, so I click on existing worksheet. That means I've created a sheet for my pivot table. Do we get that? Do we get that? Hello, are we still there? Can anyone hear me? Oh, are we still there? So we click on existing worksheet, and then you open the sheet of the pivot table that you have created. Then just click on any of the cell there, and then you click on OK. Can we see our, our pivot table? Can we hear me?
Yes, sir, we can.
Yes.
Okay. Do we know how I created this pivot table? Or I should come again? Hello?
Come again, come again.
Okay. Okay, so Control Z. I've undo that. Okay. Now, to create our pivot table, all right. To create our pivot table, just click on the data set. You can click on anywhere on the data set. Click on the data set, then you come to your insert. This is my home tab. Then you come to your insert tab. Insert, that's you want to insert something. So insert tab, are we following? Then once you click on the insert tab, you click on pivot table. Now, because I already have my worksheet, I'm not going to create new worksheet. So I'm going to click existing worksheet. That means I've created the pivot table sheet here already. This is it. So I'm now going to click on this pivot table sheet that I've created. Then click on any cell here. You can click here, you can click here. But because I want it to be well arranged, so that's why I click on this upper part. Then click on OK. So it has given you the destination where the pivot table will be placed. So click on OK. Do we see that? So our pivot table has been created, but this is not how we are going to leave it. So let's follow the option. So it's saying that we build the pivot table. So pivot table has 4 layouts. It has the filter layout, the column layout, the row layout, and the value layout. Do we get that? So that's the layout for the pivot table. So we want to build pivot table now. So this step now say we should drag city and rows. So you drag city into the column where you have a row. So this is what it means. So I come to the pivot table. So pivot table help you to summarize your data set. Pivot table is very important when you are working with large data sets. It helps you to simplify it. So you click on city, you drag it to rows. Do we see that? So can we see? This is the city. Do we get that? This is the city. Then,
Yes.
okay. So it now said that we should drag city to row and then total to value. So you want to drag total now. So come to your pivot table, click on it again. Then you want to drag, then you want to drag total to value. So this value, it will give you the sum of each of the cities. So you drag total to value. Can we see? So these are pivot table. So how do we name this pivot table now? So we name it sum of total by city. Do we get that? So that's the name of this pivot table. Do we get it? Are we together?
Yes.
So from this pivot table now, we can now create a column chart. So it's saying that we should create charts. Click the pivot table, insert column chart. Result, the chart shows sales by city. Do we get it? So let's perform that very quickly. So I click on the pivot table that I've created now. Then I go to insert. This is my insert tab. Then I want to put visual. I want to visualize this pivot table now. So you go to charts, insert, then charts. We have different charts. We have pie charts, we have donut charts. These are pie charts. These are donut charts, just like donut that we eat. Do we get it? So I'll click on this chart. I'll click OK. I've clicked on that. Then this is the one I'm going to select. Should I come again? Our time is fast spent. Do we get that?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, ma. I can hear you.
Okay, so we to this. Yeah, before we go, there See, I really did not get it very well.
Okay, I'm going to take it again. But do we get how I did
Thank
this
you.
pivot table? How I came about this pivot table? Did we get it? I drag this city. Okay, let
Yes.
me do it again. I drag city like all the data set that you have is summarized here. So I drag city to rows. Then I drag total. So this total now, I drag it to the values. So it summarizes everything for me. So to now create the visual now, which is the data visualization now, we want to insert our visual, either bar chart, pie chart, donut chart. So you go to insert, you click on the data on the pivot table, then go to insert, then click on chart. Can we see? So we have line charts, we have pie charts, this donut chart, just like a donut. So we have different templates, but the one I want to go for is clustered column chart. So I click on this. Can we see now? So this is the visual for this. So I want to do some editing. So this editing, I'm going to teach it later on. Maybe I can drop a video of that on my YouTube channel. So hide all fields. So I just want to perform some editing. Then I can click on this setting, no fields, no line. Now the reason why I said no field, okay, let's say it has solid field. If I place it here now, you see it's blocking that pivot table. But if I remove the field, if I say it should not have field, can we see it? So just like you are removing the background. So that's the essence of that. So I'm going to cut this now with Ctrl X to cut. Then I'm going to paste it. I'm going to paste it on my dashboard. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to paste it on my dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to paste it on my dashboard here now. Ctrl V. So this is it. So I can still perform some editing depending on whatsoever I want. So I can say I should remove the vertical column. Then I can remove the legend and the grid lines so that it can be plain. Then I can label it. I can add label. So you see that, okay, Lagos had this total number of sales, Ibadan has this total number of sales, and then so that's the first step for building our dashboard. Then the next step, let's go. So we are going to add slicer. So we click on the pivot table and then we click insert slicer. Are we following? Are we following?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I click on my pivot table, then I click insert. In some system you see insert and then you under these options here you see slicers, but on my system I have the slicers under pivot table analyze. I have the slicers under pivot table analyze. So that's where I import my own slicers. So let's take that again. These are home tabs. So you click on the pivot table that you've done. So I want to insert slicer now. So my own slicer is under pivot table analyze. So this is slicer. So what is the instruction? He said that we should insert slicer, which is city, product line, and payment. So let's go now. Insert. For those that have it under insert, you click on insert, then you put slicer. But for my own is under pivot table analyze. So I want to insert slicer now. So I want to insert for city. Can we see that? Payment, and then okay, city, product line, and then payment. So once you click check these three, then you click OK. Can we see our slicers have displayed? Can we see now? Our slicers have displayed. Please, do we get this? Please, did we get this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now I want to move this. I want to move this. Now, it's very important. Though in some cases it might work, in some cases it might not work. You can copy this, and you can cut this rather. Just click on it and Control X, and then paste it on your dashboard. But in some cases, it doesn't work that way. Like you might not be able to see the way the dashboard, the slicer works. So how best to do this, Control Z, that's undo, is to just right click on this, and then you want to move the slicer. So you right click and then you move slicer. You see the option move slicer, that's the page you want the slicer to move to. Move slicer, then you want to move the slicer. You select this where you want the slicer to move in, then you click on the arrow. These are all the sheets that we have. So I want to move it to dashboard, so I just click on dashboard and I click OK. So once I come to my dashboard here now, can we see it's here already? So I can now rearrange it. So that's the best way. So this way now, can we see the slicer is now interactive, unlike the other time that I cut and paste. Can we see? So it's better that when you perform, you can see the value is changing. So that's interactive dashboard with your slicer. Do we get that? So let me cancel that. So we still have two more slicer that we want to send to our dashboard. I think after this slicer, I'm just going to take one more visual and then we'll wrap up the class. The Google Meet time is just 1 hour and it's almost 7 o'clock already. We didn't join the meeting on time. So to take this to the dashboard, I just right click. Are we together? Please confirm if I'm still audible. Okay.
Yes.
So you right click and then you move slicer. You click on move slicer. So want to move slicer. This is already the pivot table sheet. So want to move it to dashboard. So you click on the drop arrow and then you click on dashboard. Then OK. So it has been moved. Can we see it now? So for this one now, we can use it to make decisions. That okay, clothing did well in Ibadan. Electronics did well in Abuja and Lagos. Can we see it? So these are how you make decision. So if you are doing data analysis and you can't make the dashboard to be interactive, there's no how you are going to make a decision. So from here now, we can say we should channel more resources to Lagos because we have more sales in Lagos. Is that not? Because this is 600 now and this is 450 in Abuja under electronics. Is that not so? So these are how you make your decisions. These are how you make your decisions and recommendations. So let me clean that. Then the last slicer now. So I right click on it and then I move slicer. I move it to my dashboard and then OK. So the payment. So the nature of the payment that they use, is it card, is it e-wallet, is it cash? So this is an interactive dashboard. Can we see? So electronics did well in Lagos with 600 and the payment method is cash. Can we see that? Let's check for food. Food for Lagos is 450 and the payment method they use is also cash. Then for clothing, okay, let's check clothing under Lagos. Okay, let me cancel that again. So this is where we filter. Once you've checked, and then you can just cancel out. So I want to check for clothing. So clothing under Ibadan. Can we see? So clothing under Ibadan is 250 and the payment method they use is what? E-wallet. So these are you can make your dashboard interactive. So let's clear filter. So let's clear the filter. So that's that. So our time is fast spent. Okay, let's see what else do we have. Okay, I think we are done already. It's just for us to edit this and then our percentages. how to calculate the percentages. I'm just going to show us a quick, I think we are done. It's just for us to edit this. Please, are we following?
Yes.
Okay,
sir.
so the percentages now, percentages. So I want to do percentage for total revenue. So I just copied this and then I pasted it here with Ctrl V. Oh, I think someone wants to enter or is telling me the time is almost out. Sorry. Okay, I think our time is almost out. Okay, I think someone wants to join. Let me admit. Miss Victoria, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. But the class is almost over, but you can still follow through. Thank you so much. Okay, let's continue. Sorry for the break. I just had to admit her into. So these are KPIs, key points, indicators. These are our slicers for CT, product line, and payment. These are the values we have. You can format these. These are clustered column charts. And then for our percentages now, so just click on this percentages. You click equal to. So the percentage is this percentage for, what's it called? Percentage for total revenue. So, okay, sorry, total revenue is the first one. So I want to, Excel can be very funny at times, so you must be very careful how you perform your function. So click on equal to, then the percentage. I have, okay, so from my, okay, let me copy the pivot table. I'm looking at it that there's still something I've not included here. Let me bring my pivot table here. Let me copy the pivot table. So this is the pivot table I have for sum of total by city. I can copy, Ctrl C, and then I paste on my dashboard. So with this now, I can easily create the percentage. Okay, so I want to create the percentage now for total revenue. So I just click on equal to. So total revenue for Abuja. Oh, sorry. Oh, I think I'm trying to rush because of the time, but this thing is, Excel can be very, very funny. If, okay, let me just highlight everything and delete. Okay, so I want to get the percentage for Abuja, Ibadan, and Lagos. Is that not? So I click on equal to, then percentage is this value divided by, I just introduce my divided by with forward slash, then divided by the total, then multiplied by 100. You can multiply by 100 or you just click equal to. So this is the value, but you can come to general because this is not giving us in percentage actually. So you come to your home tab, then come to general, and then you select percent. So it has given us in percentage now. So we can reduce the zero, put it in whole number. So that's for the percentage for Abuja. So the percentage for Ibadan now equal to, introduce your equal to sign, then click on the value of Ibadan. This, sorry, okay, so click on this value Ibadan, then divided by the total, then press enter. So then you click on this, then come to your home tab, then where you have general, you convert it to percentage. So can we see? Then you put it in whole number. So lastly now, for percentage for Lagos, so I want to check for the percentage, then click on this, the value for Lagos, then divided, this is a shortcut I'm showing us, divided by the grand total, then click on this, then come to home tab, then go to the general and then click on percent, then reduce the 0. So that's how we calculate our percentages. So the other things that are remaining is just for us to format this, So I believe we've been able to follow through with our limited time. I just try to rush everything so that, are we still there? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining. So do we have any question? Do you have any question? Do you have any question? We have so many. Thank you so much. I can see someone is already celebrating, giving me thumbs up on the chat box. Thank you so much. So it's because of our time. I still have so many things I would have wanted us to do. There's a data set I sent, this one that I sent today. I sent a data set today, this particular one. So, and this, I feel maybe we can just work on it, but because of the time, I sent this particular. So once you create the pivot table, you can create the visual for it. So just like the knowledge that you've gotten from this data, one thing about data analysis is once you have a knowledge on a particular data set, you can apply that same knowledge to another type of data set. Then if you are now stuck, that is where you now need mentorship. Like you need someone that is already in the field to guide you through. Do we get it? So this 3 days training is just to tell us that data analysis is very simple if you are going to open your mind to it, and then you can perform several functions and then make decisions. And like I said, that if you have dashboards like this and you don't have insight or interpretation for it, like this dashboard now, this is the interpretation that I was able to bring out. I said insight from the analysis based on the category, office supplies generated more profit compared to furniture and technology. So what it means is that they are going to channel more resource to office supply than furniture and technology. Do we get that? But we wouldn't have been able to come to this recommendation or interpretation if we don't have a dashboard that is interactive. Do we get it? So this furniture, this office supply, this technology. Do we get it? So, and for this data set, that I sent to us, we have the step. The step is also included in the data set I sent. So, but whenever we are stuck, we can always reach out to me as a mentor, but that is not going to be totally free. So that's where I'm going. That we know is not going to be totally free. Do we get that? That is not going to be totally free. So that is where the advanced class now comes in. Now you can get the knowledge of Excel anywhere. You can go to YouTube. There are so many tutorials. But the difference between what I'm offering and what, please, can we still see me? I think this place is dark. Can we still see me?
Yes.
Okay.
We are not seeing you, but we are seeing you.
Okay. Can we see me now? They've brought light.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So the difference between what I'm bringing to the table is mentorship, the mentorship bonus. That's the difference between other, you join so many data analysis group and then they just dump one course for you and they are not there to guide you through, to put you through, okay, sorry sir, I'm stuck here, how do I go about it, and all like that. Do we get that? So for the advanced class that I'm introducing, you are going to have a, like, just take it like your subscription, you are subscribing for data. So you are going to have 1 year subscription as a mentor. I'm going to be mentoring you. So what it means is that I'm going to be giving you data set, because you can't be effective in data analysis without practicing. So that's just the difference. So I'm going to be following you up. If you are stuck, okay, I'm going to put you through. Once in a while we have some live class sections, and then I take you through every of the step. If you are stuck, you can always reach out to me and all. So that's just the difference. So I'm going to be sending a feedback link to the group to take our feedback and our reviews, and I'm also going to be sending a link on how you can join the master's class. So there are so many things I would have loved to teach us, but our time is very limited, and we can always connect. But the way you can connect with me is to join the master's class. So do we have any question? Anybody with any question? So I'm going to drop a link now on the group. So just go and click on the link and give your review, overall review of the class. Do we have any question? And I must say, sorry, I must say thank you so
Sorry.
much everyone that have subscribed to the YouTube channel. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm with you.
I don't want that. We get and
The network is breaking. I can't
1
hear.
year stuff.
I can't hear you properly. Can you can,
The subscription stuff you spoke about.
can you
Get
place it
the
on the chat
information
box?
here now.
Can you can you can you type on the chat box? I can't hear you very well. Just use the chat box. I'm going to
Oh,
keep.
okay. Let me-
Is the network? The network is breaking.
Okay, but can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I was asking that the mentorship and the subscription stuff, are we getting more information about it now or it will be later?
No, you are getting more information about it now. I'm going to post the link. I'm going to post a feedback link on the group now. So you follow. You just everything that you need is already there.
Okay.
So for the master's class, you are going to have uh, bonus classes. You are going to have sections where I teach you how to create Google form, how you can link your Google form to a back end, which is the Google Sheet, and then how you can perform analysis directly. So those are some of the bonuses that come, but everything is inside the link I'm going to send now. I'm a data analyst, so I've already streamlined everything. So I won't have to be entering everybody's DM one after the other, explaining. So there's a structure on ground. Immediately after this call ends, I'm going to post the feedback link to the group and also the link for us to join the master's class. Do we get that? Miss Victoria, do you have any question? Miss Victoria, Miss Fumilayo, Miss Fumi, Miss Justina, do you have any question? Mr. Oluwaseun Peace, thank you so much everyone for joining. Do we have any question before the call ends? I think the call will be.
Okay. Thank you.
No question, sir.
Okay, so
I don't have a question. Just to say thank you very much for this wonderful
you're welcome.
privilege
I'm
and
I'm I'm
taking your
sorry
time
I
to
couldn't.
put us through.
Yes,
We
I'm sorry I
appreciate
couldn't
the effort.
extend more than this because of the time, but we can always reach out to me. You're welcome, Miss Justina. She said thank you so much for the class. You're welcome, ma. All right, thank you so much. So this, like I said, this video will be available. I'm going to, okay, the call will be ending. I'll edit it. For the video you see on the YouTube, I edited everything myself. So I'm going to edit it and also send it to us as a link. So that analysis, you can apply it to any field of work. So thank you so much. See you on the platform. Bye. Okay, stop sharing screen. Where is my stop sharing screen? Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Ah.
lè ṣetán. Ẹ ti ṣetán.